All right, so today we're going deep on Kerala,
Okay.
known for its beautiful culture and like crazy high literacy rate.
Yeah.
But it's becoming kind of a big deal in the tech and innovation world.
Right.
And we're going off of innovative tech in Kerala, transforming tomorrow to kind of see what they're doing over there.
Yeah, that's a great piece.
So we want to figure out not just what's going on, but why Kerala is like, why is it them?
Yeah, why them?
Why are they becoming this tech hub?
Yeah.
And I mean, what are the big takeaways that we can, bring back with us after this?
Absolutely. I mean, it's really interesting to see how it's almost like they've built this foundation specifically for this kind of growth.
Yeah.
Their literacy rate is so high
Yeah,
that it's like they have a population that's just ready to jump in and use whatever new tech comes along.
totally. Yeah, it's like they're digitally fluent, like from day one.
Exactly.
That's huge.
That's a huge advantage.
And then on top of that, you have the government, right?
Right.
That's really pushing for this. They're putting in policies, investing in infrastructure,
Mhm.
all to help research and development.
Yeah, it's a very deliberate effort for sure.
Super deliberate. It seems like, and this is from the source, there's a really deep, like progressive and collaborative mindset
Yes.
in Kerala,
100%.
both within the communities and the institutions.
Yeah, they really seem to love sharing ideas,
Yeah.
working together, and that creates this awesome environment for innovation to just explode.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So they've got the people, the government's behind it, and now let's look at some specific examples of innovation
Let's get into it.
that are happening.
Okay.
So KDISC, Kerala Development and Innovation Strategic Council,
Yeah.
they have this program, the Young Innovators Program, or YIP.
Yeah.
And it's like all about getting students to solve real problems, out there in the world using innovation, right?
Huh.
Creative problem solving.
It's so smart because it's so practical.
Yeah.
It's not just theory. It's like, okay, you've got these skills, now go apply them
Right.
to real challenges,
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And then there's Maker Village in Kochi,
Yes.
which is, get this, India's largest electronic hardware incubator.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're focusing on IoT, Internet of Things,
Right.
advanced hardware. Like, they're really doing it over there.
It's exciting to see them on the cutting edge like that.
Totally. And it's not just digital stuff either. The Sri Chitra Institute,
Okay.
they're developing affordable medical devices.
Now that's something that can have a real impact.
Huge impact.
I mean, think about what that means for healthcare,
Yeah,
making it accessible to so many more people.
totally. So we've talked about the new stuff, but we also have these more established players, right?
Yes.
Like Kate.
Kerala Electrical and Allied Engineering.
Yeah. They're focusing on technical training, making sure there are enough skilled engineers,
Right. Yeah, they're building that
to
pipeline.
support all this growth.
Yeah, it's essential. You can
Yeah.
have all the great ideas, but you need people to actually make them happen.
Exactly.
And of course, there's Keltron,
Oh, yeah, Caltron.
a pioneer in electronics manufacturing in Kerala.
Yeah, they've been around forever. They really set the stage.
Absolutely.
And then you have these the big players, right?
Yeah.
Technopark and InfoPark.
Yeah, the big hubs.
Yeah, they're like magnets for IT companies.
Magnets.
And they help out startups in healthcare, finance, education, like everything.
Mm-hmm. So that whole ecosystem that they've built.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
It's really impressive. It's not just the government and big companies either. You
Yeah.
have NGOs and private companies.
Oh, yeah, they play a huge role.
Yeah. Really stepping up, creating digital solutions for public health, for education.
Mhm.
They're even modernizing agriculture.
With AI and data analytics, which is incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah, and even predictive tech for things like flood control.
I mean, that's life-changing.
It is.
So it's
Right.
like they're applying this tech where it really matters.
Yeah, it's not just tech for the sake of tech.
Right. It's tech with a purpose.
Exactly.
So how's this impacting the everyday people,
Right.
right?
Yeah, that's the key question.
Well, it's creating jobs.
Real jobs. Yeah.
Especially for young people and women, which is awesome.
That's huge. And I think what's really interesting is they're not just taking solutions from elsewhere.
Yeah.
They're creating solutions tailored to their specific needs,
Yeah.
to the region.
Localized solutions.
Exactly. And they're thinking long term.
Yeah.
They're really focused on sustainable and eco-friendly technology.
So it's like their vision is so clear, right?
Yeah.
Embrace the digital, make sure everyone's digitally literate,
Everyone.
and keep that sustainable growth going.
It's really a forward-thinking approach.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that the source really emphasizes is that none of this works without the community.
Right.
You know, you need everyone involved to really make it work.
Yeah, 100% buy-in.
Yeah.
And the numbers are there. Over 500 startups in Kerala, and it's growing.
It's exploding, yeah.
They're a serious startup hub.
It's a really dynamic landscape.
It's impressive. So I think we've seen, Kerala's doing something right,
I think so, yeah.
and they could be a model for other states in India, to use tech for good.
Yeah, 100%. They're a great example.
So as we kind of wrap this up, we've seen that Kerala's success comes from, really focusing on its people, making sure they're educated, the government's backing them up, and this vibrant startup culture, and it's all pushing towards progress.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. So it makes you wonder, right?
It does.
What if we took what they're doing in Kerala
Yeah.
and applied it in other places?
In different contexts. Yeah.
Yeah. How could we use this combo of education, government, and community
Yeah.
to be more innovative and solve problems in our own communities?
Yeah. What strengths do we have that maybe we're not even seeing
Right.
that we could use to create change like that?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Something to think about.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Absolutely. It was a good one.
And we'll see you next time.
See you then.